Without warning, we're here with Wakai, first show at SOBs. How you feeling, bro?
Blessed. I'm honored to do it. Like, I'm hyped. I always wanted to do this when I was like a little kid, coming from Louisiana, doing something East Coast. It's just huge for me, you know? And like the people at home.
I'm literally from Louisiana. That shit far as fuck from here, bro. I was young as fuck, saying, hey, one day I'm gonna perform at SOB. One day I'm gonna get a million people to listen to my song. I'm doing that shit.
For someone that's getting into your music, what's one song that you would say they definitely need to check out?
Testify, the outro.
You ain't even gotta testify. Some people can't be certified.
So your name on IG is Wakai 007. I was curious, are you really big into James Bond?
I mean, my pops was, so I guess I'm paying homage to my pops, but yeah, I've been looking for the dude who has just Wakai. Like, we've been trying to tap in. We got bread. So if you watching this, we got bread. Like, we trying to get the name. But if not, you know, it's cool. Like, Wakai 007, I'm showing, like, black men, you could be a superhero, you could be whatever you want to be. Like, so something smaller as 007 might mean something to someone from my neighborhood or somewhere else, like in Baton Rouge or even in New Orleans. Like, you could be whatever you want to be. So 007, it might be comedic, it might be inspiration, you know?
I admire your luck, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
I also peeped that you compared your intro and your album to Kill Bill.
Right. So I'm a big Tarantino fan, Spike Lee fan, of course, Jordan Peele. It's a lot of people, Scorsese. Like, when I went to college, when I did go to college, I was a filmmaker. Like, I majored, and then if you check all my videos, I do all the treatments. I direct most of them for the most part. So, I mean, it's a lot of directors, really, but I'm mainly into, like, cinematography. Like, I'm big into capturing the shot, and even, like, the way I write, I feel like I'm a visual writer. I'm not, like, really, like, a punchline-heavy, like, writer. So, if I can make you close your eyes and take you to that place, I feel like I've accomplished everything as a writer.
Colin got a debt. I pay you back a rep. Take a glance in my hands, it resembles a silhouette. Smoking just to cope with the realization of death.
And one thing I really like about your music too is that even though a lot of your lyrics are really honest and they're really dark, but like the beats are just so serene. So like what's your process like for that, to like make something that just sounds so beautiful, but if you're really listening into it, there's a lot of pain behind that too? I
mean, I guess it's for anybody's, like, interpretation, I guess. I mean, some things could be seen as painful. Some things could just be transparent. Sometimes, like, all emotions aren't bad emotions. Crying isn't the worst emotion. Sometimes that's a release. Sometimes that's, like, expressing yourself. Thankfully, I have a microphone or I have a guitarist or a bassist where I can, like, you know, like, project over vibration and be cool with that, and then it be a release. Some people bottle in a lot of things and then just crash out or, like, lash out on people at the wrong times for things bigger than them. I just understand music itself is bigger than me. So by me channeling the highest source that I could tap into, I'm doing things bigger than myself, and I'm not just for myself, I'm for everything that I'm around and everything I want to accomplish, you know?
One thing I love about the way you perform is you got a live band. Right. Talk to me about that. Like, what does that bring to you with the experience that you can't get with just playing with the backing track?
You know, it's frequency and vibration. Like, having a live band strumming an actual chord, that's a vibration you could feel. You feel that. Like, yeah, sound is vibration. Everything is vibration. So being that I can have something amplified with that vibration outside of just the beat, I feel like the people in the crowd can kind of resonate with it, like, from what it should be, like, originally, like, or what I feel like music in a live setting should be with a live band. I mean, majority of the songs I have are from live instruments. So, I mean, I just try to give them what I feel are my favorite version of what I would like to see when I go to a show. I love when I see rappers with live bands. Yeah. Like, you know?
I was young as fuck, I'm just trying to be free. This a freestyle off the top of my head, I mean T.O.P. I was like 7 years old and now I'm up on SOB. That shit is crazy, I got some blues like MTV. Niggas be shady, I'm out the way, you won't see me. I'm just trying to put my niggas on incarcerated teams. I got things that I didn't change since I was young up in my teens. I got cousins who was thugging, I grew up and now they fiends. I got women that I love, they fucked up but they was queens. I got people who can't live, I got boys who could be kings. I got words that I can say, but I would rather sing.
What's like a misconception you think a lot of people have of Baton Rouge or just Louisiana in the South in general?
I think the level of intellect for the people who live there, I mean, my mother has a college degree, my father has a college degree. It's a lot of smart, like, intellectuals and creative individuals in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, or who have came from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I kind of just want to be the new light to shine on it for the people to be like, it isn't dark out there, we're not slow, we're not dumb. It's just we don't have the same platforms or the same ways to express ourselves as others may have, being that we're a smaller city.
So talk to me about your next project. You kind of like like a 3-part concept project that you're thinking about. Is that still the plan?
Yeah, travel team. I can announce it right now. I'm dropping it December 2nd with Wave World. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, just like me. And this is the 3rd series. This is probably like the biggest I've been to this point. So I guess I'm just like, you know, paying homage to the stuff we used to like listening to when we were growing up. This is what this project is. And then, you know, showing a light to people who make abstract hip hop. Like everything doesn't have to be snare, hi-hat, 808. Yeah. Even though we have snare, hi-hats, and 808s, you can merge it in a different way, kind of like the jazz influences that we have, whether it be Miles Davis, John Coltrane, we're merging all of that, or even the neo-soul influences like Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, we're merging all of those together and then bringing like a southern pot. Like, this is my gumbo. I'm whipping up my gumbo on this project, and basically it's the 3rd of it, being that everything in 3 is like the Holy Trinity to me, you know?
Yeah, bro, you mentioned jazz music like Coltrane, Davis. That's something I like grew up on heavy. You too?
Yeah, I mean, I'm from the South, the home of jazz, like literally. So,
Louisiana,
you know, right? Yeah, it's the home of jazz, like literally. So, I mean, it's just something like do your history, watch a documentary on Louis Armstrong and everything that he was doing back then, way back then. So, you know, I'm just an extension of that. I'm just channeling all the things that I was walking on, being from the South, and I'm just being an extension of myself and all of the legends that I seen, that my parents seen. I'm just an extension of that, and I'm an expression. I'm a living being of that, you know.
Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. When you gotta look up in the mirror every day and say in the mirror, I believe. Do it. It's liberation. Liberation is freedom. And don't you want to be free? Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! Then it's cool. I fuck with y'all. It's love. Appreciate you.